Is here with Too Smart to Be Broke, doing something different today, so y'all just kind of rock with me, bear with me a little bit as I upload this video. I was trying to go live, but I couldn't figure my setup just yet. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, drop down in the comments. As always, I do my best to get back to you. Get at me on Instagram, Too Smart to Be Broke. And I don't post a lot on there, but I do my best to get back to you on the DM tip. So today what we're gonna be talking about is business credit monitoring. So if you hear, we talk a lot about building business credit, getting credit funding, a little about some different other business aspects, some real estate, and starting with this video mainly, I'm going to get into some different things as far as like having an online presence and affiliate marketing, because I'm going to be plugging in nav.com, which I use. Don't worry, you can get it for free so you can monitor your credit. So just get that out the way early if y'all don't want to stay and rock with me. But let me kind of get into it. So the same way you got something like Credit Karma, where you check your business credit, which is going to pretty much pull when you monitoring your credit, the three main ones on your personal side are going to be Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. I'm pretty sure most of y'all are familiar with those. All right, so the same way you use Credit Karma, which I don't recommend them, but they're good for, it's a free service. It's good for utilization, seeing what's on your account, stuff like that, but it's not very accurate when it comes to the FICO score. Me personally, I had a Credit Karma score that was over 100 points off from my real FICO score that was coming from the bank. So I would probably use my FICO. This algorithm is changing, or Credit Check Total. I think they may both have trial versions. You can kind of jump in, pull it real quick, and cancel it if you want to do that. So that's something you can do. So just keep in mind, if you are using Credit Karma, that it's good for utilization, seeing what's on your report and all this stuff, but it's not a very accurate FICO number. It's not a very accurate score. It varies from each individual. It varies. So on the business side, the three main ones, the two main ones really is going to be Dun & Bradstreet. They actually give you a DUNS number and a Paydex number. They do commercial activity internationally, so it's beneficial to get a DUNS number. It's different than the EIN number, but it is a way to actually see how business is doing business with other businesses as far as vendors, accounts, and stuff like that. So Dun & Bradstreet with your Paydex score, and then Experian. So you can go directly with those two places, and Equifax is pretty big too. You can go directly to those places. I'm gonna pull up later and show y'all the prices and comparisons and different stuff like that. But I just want to tell y'all the significance of it. I had an incident with Advanced Auto Parts. If y'all haven't seen that video, it is a net 30 vendor, and typically they'll start you off with at least $500 if you're a new business. So if you're a mechanic, or you got cars in your business that you may need stuff for, that might be somewhere you want to get a net 30 for. All right, so you can get that one. I think you can get that one pretty new, as a fairly new business, as long as everything is legit. I still would hit the main 3, 4, 5 ones in the beginning before I try to get that. But who knows? Y'all drop that in the comments and let me know if y'all have any luck with that Advanced Auto Parts. I had a bad experience with them. I dropped off my application, called back 2 or 3 or 4 times. The manager was telling me that one of his employees specializes, or he's the one that applies for the credit or puts in the application to call corporate. And then so lo and behold, after calling several times, going back up there a couple times, they finally did approve my account. I didn't know until I called. And then I know I got an inquiry on my credit report, as well as I seen a $500 balance on my credit report. And I said, well, maybe it's because I got a $500 limit, which I knew better, because the limits on your credit reports only show what you spent. It does not show what your limit is, if that makes sense. So if I got a $10,000 credit card, but I'm only spending $500, my credit limit is only going to show as $500 on my credit cards. So be mindful of that. I should have caught that at that time, but I didn't follow up with it. And then I got a bill in the mail a couple weeks later saying I had an invoice of like $487, and I had to file a police report. I went in there and they told me that somebody came in with my business information, had my name and my information, business information, and asked if the account was open yet. And then they ran up almost $500, almost the whole limit. So all that sounds funny to me. One, I dropped off the application with the manager. The other guy wasn't there, and they ain't processed the application. The next thing I know, he's saying some short Mexican guy walked in. No disrespect, but some short Hispanic guy walked in and asked my information. I said, man, look, you don't know me, and I'm not trying to scam nobody. I ain't got time to play those games. I don't play by my business. And he was like, did you send somebody in here? I was like, nah, And I'm like, he's like, well, somebody had your information. I was like, man, I left my application up here. It could have been one of y'all. One of y'all easily could have took my information to give somebody. Of course, I'm not that confrontational like that, but I'm still getting my point across. You know what I'm saying? Because you always want to remain honest, but you don't want to let people walk over you. So anyway, they was playing silly. I had to file a police report. Anyway, I'm just saying, you want to monitor your personal stuff. You want to monitor your business stuff as well. I mean, it's important because most business information is public. You see what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. You at least want to keep eyes on it. So if anything, get you the free version or a NAV or Dun & Bradstreet or whatever else is out there. If you got some free versions, just so you can kind of at least see when an inquiry or something is being made to where it notifies you. A lot of free joints don't give you that in-depth information, but at least you'll see something fluctuating. So on a quick little tip, on a personal tip, put your personal credit stuff on a credit freeze. Because I had somebody come get me on that side too. And that's a pain in the butt when somebody know all your information, your social, your phone number, your address. Digital age is a beast out here. So call TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, do it online or whatever. Set you up, or get you a credit freeze, get you them PIN numbers, tuck them PIN numbers away so when you want to unlock it or unlock it from your phone or whatever. And that way, if anybody's trying to pull your credit, all right, they're not gonna be able to get nothing. You ain't got no soft inquiry, no hard inquiry, no nothing. They will notify you that somebody tried to pull it, and they'll tell you where they tried to pull it from, but it's gonna get denied. Or you can do I forgot what it's called, but you can do it where they have to verify you, like through call, text message, and you got to send in copies of your ID to make sure it's you, all that type of stuff. But I recommend just getting on the credit freeze, and then if you're going to get a credit card or a car or something like that, then you know what, just unfreeze it for that moment, then refreeze it again. I'm just saying, get ahead of it before it happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Or if it doesn't happen to you, you're fine, but take precaution. Or maybe you can tell some of your peoples and your kinfolks that's how you kind of combat that. Anyway, for the most part, easy way to get ahead of that. Because I was dealing with both credit fraud personal on the personal tip, credit fraud on the business tip. So that's why it's important to me, as well as building the business up. You want to see how many accounts you got before you move to that next tier. Now, I will say this before we even move forward, for me to get to show you the prices and all this and that. Look, you do not have to pay anybody to build your business credit. All right. Primary way to get in the game, fix your personal credit. If you want to take the time to do that yourself, take the time to do that yourself. Even better if your personal credit is already good. All right. You go out there, get your business structure straight. Plenty of people showing you how to do that for free. All right, get your business structure straight, get your personal credit straight, go out here and personal guarantee you a couple of cars, have a business plan, and get going, just to get you going. Because it's not that easy to get out here and get 6 months to a year, get unsecured business funding, right? It's not that easy. To get it, no PG, it's not that easy, okay? I'm not going to sit here and sell you a dream and tell you a lie. You need to have your personal credit straight, or you need to be making money in your business, 2-3 years tax returns, or you just need to be flat out making money. You see what I'm saying? Coming in, going out, coming in, going out. You need to be showing that profit, having inventory. You have to get the funding that you want, the big funding. But just getting started, you want to get out the gate and hit running, fix your personal credit, go PGU a couple cards, Navy Federal, Bank of America, Chase Business Inc. Just do your due diligence, do your research, see what cards people are talking about. A lot of people talk about business credit cards. Look for ones with 0% interest for 6 to 18 months, on balance transfers, stuff like that, so you can actually pull the money out, make minimum payments, and get your business going. All right, now back to this. If you want to stick around and you're still interested in building your vendors, keep monitoring your credit so nobody gets a hold of your business credit profile and stuff like that. All right, this is what I got for you. Let me go ahead and minimize this screen real quick. Like I said, it's my first time doing this. I kind of had to make it do what it do. So yeah, if you got a MacBook, you can screen record with QuickTime Player for free. I was trying to live stream. Oh, there we go, right there. Look, there we go. Hold on, let me pull it. Let me see if I can pull it. Let me pull it back real quick. Let me pull it back. There we go. There we go. All right. So what you want to do, like I just messed up right there, is supposed to hit QuickTime file, float on top, bow. That way we be on top no matter what right there. All right, but this, hey, look, I'm showing y'all the real, that I ain't tripping on showing the meters and stuff like that. But here we go. Well, since I'm on the screen already, we'll start off with Experian. All right, so y'all can see these prices right here. You got the Business Credit Advantage, Business Credit Score Pro, Profile Plus, Credit Score Reports. All right, and this is if you want to get your report directly from Experian. You got $179 annually. All right, you got $199 monthly, which is pretty much $200 a month, or $1,500 a year. You know, or $50 or $40. And here's what comes with these plans, right? If I'm going too fast, you know, y'all can pause the video and check it out. You know what I mean? So here's the things that you're going to pay attention to, that I pay attention to: inquiry detail, trade payment detail, who the trade payment is made to, where the inquiry came from. You know, you want to know if you got any liens and judgments and stuff like that. But be aware too, when you are monitoring your business credit, it's not going to show up like if I go have a Sam's Club card, it might show up under warehouse, right? If I get an Office Depot or Staples account, it might show up under office supplies or something along those lines. So keep that in mind. And as well as Experian, Dun & Bradstreet, I believe they're going to be more detailed as far as the dollar amount. So if you spent, like for instance with that Advanced Auto account, on NAV, it had a $500 balance on my report, but it really was like $487. So the other places round up. You know what I mean? It's going to be a more, NAV is going to round to the 50s. Dun & Bradstreet and all that, they're going to be a little more specific. So if you want to rock with them just because of that reason, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can do that. So here's the prices. You know, just to get the Experian reported, boom, those are the prices, and here's everything that it has for you. All right, moving on to Equifax. Equifax is reasonable. You know, it says $19.95 per month. Find a company, product overview, business credit monitor for small business. So for me, Equifax is cool, but it hasn't been one of those big ones that people, a lot of places pull from when you're out here trying to get that credit. I'm not saying don't keep it good or don't be mindful of it, but you typically gonna really want to pay attention to that Paydex score with Dun & Bradstreet and Experian. But you know you do want to be in good standing across the board. All right, so that's just let you know that ain't a bad price for that. All right, so with Dun & Bradstreet, they actually do have a free service as well. So maybe you want to sign up for free, and be careful when they upsell you to they bigger packages and stuff like that, because they kind of tax you. Unless you've been in business a long time and you got a lot of stuff that can carry over. I mean, I wouldn't do it personally, but to each his own. Talk to them, see what their stuff is. I mean, I wouldn't do it though. But everything not for everybody. Some stuff may be for you. So you see right here, they got the free version, and it's gonna alert you when there's notifications to your Paydex, Dun & Bradstreet. You know, I don't think, again, they're not going to be that detailed. They'll probably tell you they're not going to understand your D&B scores and ratings to recognize factors that may impact your business credit profile. So the free version is going to be limited. So that's just what it is. But at least you have some type of, you want to receive alerts on the companies you submitted as trade references. So you at least want to at least get the free version, so you can be notified when something is going on, and you can at least have some type of idea what your score is. The Dun & Bradstreet is going to populate after you get about 3 or 4 accounts reporting. Then that actually will populate, launch your business address and all that information. The foundation is set properly. It will go ahead and build. Some people tend to get their DUNS number ahead of time, but you can't do that for free. And that way you can just kind of give it to a lot of the vendors and stuff sometime when you're applying for references. So that's this program. You know, they got $149 a month, $199 a month. You know, a little pricey. In the, you know, if you're doing hundreds of dollars and millions of dollars in business, it ain't that bad. But when you just starting off and you may not have that budget for that, that could kind of be a little pricey. You know what I'm saying? So at least get the free joint. And here's the one that I use, what I was talking about. So what I didn't say earlier is they do have a free version, and it's going to give you Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. All right. So boom, boom, boom. You get all those. They do the personal credit, but they personal credit, it's one of those, what I say, kind of like Credit Karma. The score, the FICO score is not accurate, but the information on there is good, knowing when you got inquiries, utilization, and things of that nature. So the free version, again, is only the summary. If you got a 80 paydex, it's going to tell you got a B. It's not going to give you what the trade lines. It's not going to give you all that information, but you will have a little bit of insight to what's going on, which is better than nothing. All right, at least you know when your score populates. Get you the free version, at least you know when it populates. And yeah, I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna be straight up and down with y'all, because I don't need it, but it will be appreciated for the energy that I put out. You know, if y'all want, feel free to get donations. I feel like I done gave out a course with all these bits and pieces of information. So it's $8 is for the free version, even if you do that. So even if you want to sign up for free and just, you know what I'm saying, use that as a donation for your boy, much appreciated. If not, whatever, you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't need it, you don't need it. I tell you, you don't need to spend no money. It's just about where you at. Either your credit is good and you get personal guarantee. Either you're somebody who needs to get mentored and you need a step-by-step process so you can check it off and look at it and come back down to it. Or you're somebody where you and your partner, wife, husband, whatever, got 750s, 760s, 720s, 800 credit scores. You've been in business a long time and y'all just gonna, you know, say, I'll pay 8 to 12%. 8 to 10%, 10 to 12% for somebody to get me $200,000, and we'll just pay them off. And now I'm running with the money. So everybody's in a different place. It depends on whatever makes sense for you. And I know me, I was trying to do it on the low end, low budget. You know, let me just start making some moves. And that's what I started doing. You know, I spent some money here, I spent some money there, but eventually I got the knowledge I had and I started taking those steps. So what you want to do with whatever knowledge you get, you know, start implementing it, and that's what's going to be the game changer. Start taking steps. Don't get analysis paralysis and get out here and not do anything. You see what I'm saying? So the power is when you actually utilize that knowledge, you know, we'll start applying it. You know what I mean? So yeah, here we got right here the free version. Boom, you can see what it do for you. We got the $29.99 a month. What I do like about this, if you got more than one business, you can pull up to 5 business credit reports, right? Once you actually start paying for the $29.99 a month, boom, you know, or you can get billed quarterly. So every 3 months you can get billed. It'll still be about the same price, but I think this first month they give you 20% off if you do the quarterly for the first month. All right, and so what I actually like about this one, the $40 a month. Now, once again, if you ain't got 40, hey, I understand you ain't got 40. At least get the free joint. You know what I'm saying? Free joint ain't gonna hurt nobody. But 40 a month, yeah, I get it. You know, even 30 a month could be, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But if you are into monitoring your business credit, I feel like this is the best bang for your buck. You can file up to 5 businesses. You can look up to 5 businesses. They got a lot of information on here about credit cards and loans and stuff like that. And they they report to Equifax, Experian, and Dun & Bradstreet. So you get monitoring, and you getting 3 trade lines. Well, a trade line reported to each of the major credit bureaus. So, hey, for me, that would make sense. But I'm just gonna close out. Hold on, like I said, I'm new to this, so y'all got to pardon me as I make myself a little bit bigger. I think that'd be good enough. So, Pete, whatever you want to do out here is on you. But if you need some business credit monitoring, use NAV. Click the links below. You're helping your boy out. Peace, blessings, and I appreciate it. If not, hopefully this information was good enough for you. You know what I mean? Hopefully I dropped some nuggets you could have picked up on or whatever. But like I'm telling you, if I can't stress this enough, it's not that easy to get out here and get unsecured business credit with no PG. The algorithm been changing, things been changing, and anything I say, take it with a grain of salt, because somebody, I'm sure, knows stuff that I don't know. I'm just saying, based on my experience, it's not that easy. I'm not saying it's complicated. It's just not that easy. You're not gonna. It's not easy to do it in its abundance the way people talk about it. You need to be making money. Either you're gonna personal guarantee, or you're gonna be in business 2-3+ years. Your business is gonna be making some money. Point blank. Period. So there's a couple little avenues. I talked about Sam's Club business credit. I talked about some gas cards you can get, and you can get a whole bunch of net accounts. But I'm telling you, what is the purpose of getting all these net accounts? And even when you do, because it's good to have a credit profile. Now, don't get it twisted. When you do get to the point, even when you PG in and they pull the business credit and they say you've been doing some things on time, that is a little extra incentive. So don't get it twisted. But I'm saying, what is the purpose of you getting out of here and getting all these vendor accounts and all these net accounts, and your personal credit ain't good, and you ain't really making no money? Don't go out here buying stuff your business can't afford. All right, because it will catch up to you and bite you. See what I'm saying? So you do have to make some sacrifices in this process, and it's all good. I'm just saying, be mindful of where you're spending your money and thinking, I'm just gonna get these accounts. Get these accounts that you need. All right. It's okay to get in the door at places. If you in real estate, try to get in the door at Lowe's and Home Depot. Everybody need to use Office Depot and Staples for paper and supplies. That's fine. But I know when I got into it, I said, man, I'm gonna build this business credit. I'm gonna pay my vendor accounts, and I'm gonna get in here and boom, I'm gonna hit it. All right. And I was blessed enough, kind of cognizant enough to be able to make some things happen. But I didn't hit it in the way that I wanted to. But at the same time, I think I did fairly well. But there's different things that you can do. As I'm rambling on, there's different things you can do. So there's some people that I've seen. I haven't done it myself, so I'm not going to really just sit up here and talk about it like I just know. But I have seen people, apply for business credit. They're personal guaranteed. Okay, so that means they'll have a hard inquiry. All right, and then they'll wait 90 days. Then they'll write Sage Stream and whoever else, right? And then they'll challenge that inquiry, get that inquiry moved from their personal credit, and then they get back and start doing another run with business credit, because they didn't already move the inquiries from the personal side. The personal credit still pimp tight. Now another 90 days. Now you go back here and you apply for more business credit. So you need to get that personal straight. And on top of that, when you do have these places that you apply to, give y'all another nugget. All right, you got credit cards already. What you do, you call the credit card institution and you tell them, hey, can I do a credit limit increase? Right? But before they do the credit limit increase, you ask them, is this going to be a soft pull or is this going to be a hard pull? If it's going to be a hard pull, a hard inquiry, a hard pull on your credit, don't do it. If they say they don't know, don't do it. If they say it's going to be a soft pull on your inquiry, a soft pull on your credit, go ahead. It's not going to affect nothing. So off the top of my head, I do know, shout out to the first brother who hit me up, man, and actually paid to talk with me. That's much appreciated. We talked, and I think he had a Macy's American Express card. I told him go do that. I think that brother went from in a spurt of 6 months or so. I don't know the direct timeline. He might have had a $2,000-$3,000 credit card. Now he up to 12. Just from that. So if you got that Macy's American Express, man, go ahead, give him a call. But anybody, give him a call. You'll figure out which ones do and don't. And if you get that Sam's Club MasterCard, that Synchrony Bank, go ahead and call them and ask for that credit limit increase. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you apply for the credit card with no PG anyway. Yeah, go ahead. But anyway, hopefully this information was valuable to you and you rocking with me and you understand the value that I'm providing to you, because I surely appreciate y'all. But we will get into more of this, man. So, hey, if y'all like the structure of this, you know what I'm saying, drop down in the comments. And if you don't, hey, man, it is what it is. But peace. Too smart to be broke.